Welcome back to the latest edition of News for Nerds. This is Brian, as always, your host. We are in May and taking a look back, reflecting on what happened in April and everything that wrapped up. So let me take my handy spoon mic and share my screen so you can see exactly what I'm looking at. All right, here we are with the April market action. Started off with Hoboken. Look at these numbers here down in contracts and number of units sold. The volume here is down quite a bit in April. Contracts down 23%, units sold down 12%, and inventory is actually has risen last month, not significantly, but a little bit, 11% compared to this time last year, especially in those condos. So if you've been feeling the pinch in the past, especially around the end of the year, you would have noticed that in March and April, we are seeing a bit of an uptick in inventory, which is great. Certainly not relieving all of the pressure because we are still seeing 100% of asking price, the norm for condos that are selling in Hoboken, and houses. Man, look at these stats, are just crazy. Average days on market, 6 days for the, 3 that went on compared to 6 last year, and new listings relatively the same, but the average sold price up 32%, well over $1 million. Wow. So this is just another illustration of what we're seeing here. So inventory up in these price ranges that are under, or the section of the market under 1.5 million. And so this is great, on the surface, looking at the numbers. If you're trading up in Hoboken or you're in that next section of the market above 1.5 million, you're really suffering here as far as inventory and the growth here compared to this time last year. And I also, just before we leave Hoboken, want to point out, I just wanted to see, because I feel like it's more and more common these days that I'm seeing condos that are, more of your average, not necessarily the brand new stuff, but that are reflecting $1,000 per square foot, which I used to only see on the brand new things like Wonderlost when it first came out. So I wanted to kind of quantify that. And I will admit, I didn't come up with any solid evidence. These are the numbers, price per square foot of last year. So this is average, this is median, and things are pretty much holding steady this year, at least in April. The average price per square foot of those condos really didn't change, and the median price actually dropped a little bit. So make from that what you will. Things are still expensive in Hoboken. Let's move on to Union City, shall we? So in Union City, number of new listings remained unchanged or evened out across houses and co-ops, at least single-family houses and co-ops. But overall, the last 12 months of inventory has really performed pretty well in Union City. Inventory going up, lots of condo conversions and newer builds. And look at this, just illustrated in a different way. So number of contracts and number of listings are going up, especially in this $500,000 to $1 million price range. Listings by price range, $500,000 to $700,000. But the $700,000 to $1 million, even though the inventory is down here, the absorption and the contracts are up. So it's up. Contracts are up in both of those ranges. So the absorption is actually performing pretty well in Union City. Can't wait to see what those stats are going to look like next month. All right, the next town to highlight here in Hudson County is North Bergen. We are seeing a huge increase in inventory for single-family houses. Look at this, new listings, 26 compared to 10. That's 160% increase. Prices are also up for those single-family houses. Number of contracts is down, but if we look at, let's see. Oh, sorry, right here. Average sale price right in the middle, up for 14% as well. So we're up on the mid 700,000s on average for those single family homes. And there are a lot more. Inventory is up across the board here for the past 6 months or so. But look at this section of the market is performing really well in North Bergen, that 700,000 to $1 million. A lot of more listings there and a lot of new contracts in that section as well. So if you are a buyer around Hudson County, especially if you like single family houses, there's a lot of stuff rolling out of there. I just wanted to highlight a few. And really, if you get up there, you can get a lot of bang for your buck. So just flipping through some photos here, and I'm happy. I will actually plant this link wherever I can. If you can't see it or you can't access it for some reason, just DM me, get in contact with me somehow, and I can send you these, or I can send you the entire list. But pretty wide price range here, up over $1 million, but this is that sweet spot I was talking about. Cute house as well here for $625, 3-bed, 2-bath, in really great shape. Split AC, opportunity to update the kitchen. And these are just a few. All right, here we are. Quick zip over to downtown Jersey City, where we are seeing an increase in sales price, increase in average and median sale prices, and inventory way up in the condo market. So 29% from this time last year, and an increase you see right here in that average sale price by 13%. Now, I really want to see how this is going to perform over the next few months, because taxes in Jersey City as a whole, but especially in downtown Jersey City, are getting pretty high. If you've been looking down there for any period of time, you'll notice sometimes they don't even list the taxes, especially on new builds. But the tax rate there, the last time I checked, is way higher than anywhere in Hudson County that I know of. And I'm pretty sure it's 2.233%. This time last year was 2.122, which is still pretty high, but it's really getting up there. So I'm excited to see, or just anxious to see, how this new inventory that's on the market is really going to perform over the next couple of months. Is it going to get absorbed, or is it going to start sitting? And the Heights, two quick things to highlight here. Houses, purchase prices have been down, at least last month. We did have a slow February, March, and it looks like we had a little bit of a slow April as well. The average sale price on those houses that had just been climbing year over year was down 23%. And that's, not insignificant, but we're really only comparing 7 to 1. So that one house, but I haven't seen the average sale price of one of those single families go under 7.5 in quite a long time. So to have 7 of them averaging 623,000 is significant. Condos and co-ops as well. You don't have a lot of co-ops, but condos in the Heights, average days on market really going up quite a bit. Although the number of contracts went up as well. And here we are reflecting also the slow February, March, and April that we saw last month. So that trend is continuing a little bit. We'll see next month how the Heights is doing. And real quick before we go, Bergen Lafayette also increasing their inventory with quite a few new condo and co-op listings. When you look at this stat, 178% increase from this time last year. We got 25 new ones that came on in April, not insignificant. I included a few of those. Where are they? Here we go. Underneath North Bergen on this link. So you have some nice new inventory, 3-bed, 2-bath, 332 Whiten Street, $825,000. The Foundry here coming in with some nice outdoor space. That looks nice and sunny. And 388 Communipaw, very affordable, 2-bed, 1-bath in nice, clean shape, move-in condition for you. So these are just a few highlights of the options you have down there in Bergen Lafayette as well. All right, that is it. That's a wrap for May. Looking back at April, News for Nerds. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you all for the excellent and diverse feedback I got for my spoon microphone. Let me know what you want to see next time I report on one of these. Take care, everybody. Have a great one. And I'm here for you whenever you need me. Bye now.